It's a new day, and we're gonna carry on where we were last time. My friends left the thing overnight to basically try and get the gunk off it, and it didn't really work very well. It still got gunk all over it. Again, it makes sense. I thought like peeling it off might be better, but no. But I actually have a heat gun. I bought this a while ago. Now, I could have used this to actually remove the badges on the car and remove the adhesive a little bit better on the car. I'm going to use it on those. The reason I didn't want to again is because, again, I would have to put this all the way out the window, and it would need an extension and kind of thing. I'm in a flat, if you didn't know. And as for those, they're plastic. So I kind of wanted to be careful and try and do it that way. It didn't really work out too well, so what I'm going to do is use this. And again, be careful because the badges are plastic. And we're done, which is good, because it took a little while. Anyway, this is most of the adhesive off of the L badge. The L badge is going to go on the back of the Lexus, and this is going to go off-center on the front of the Lexus. I think it'll look pretty cool. The rest of it is staying off. I don't really need that. I just want those two Lexus badges on there. Just not a full D badge, because it looks a bit weird with a full D badge. I'm going with like a half D badge, pretty much, if that makes sense. I say that, it's also a rebadge, because I didn't have a badge on the front for a long time. Every time I walk past my little thing that I made in the vlog where I've put my shoes, basically I'm using it as a table. I have this movement thing on here. Now again, you're probably thinking, oh, he's sponsored by Move, he's sponsored. I'm not, right? I've actually bought two movement watches, the exact same ones. I bought one, lost one in Paris, bought one once here, and I've misplaced it and I don't know where it is, so I'm gonna have to try and find it at some point. But it's usually the one with that's black and it has the blue bits and the cream kind of strap. That looks the coolest, but yeah, I've lost it. So I've just got two boxes of movement watches and no watches. I love how these two look together. We've got crap everywhere from yesterday. So the idea is we're going to Halfords, and what we're doing, we always take the piss out of Halfords, but Halfords is quite good for that kind of stuff. We're gonna go and get ourselves some adhesive remover, because we really need that. Let's just have a quick nice look outside and listen outside. Just packed up at Halfords again, and I found this thing. It's got a nice little wing on it. We're gonna have a look at it. Definition of a Halfords whip. Hey, got some T-cut. That should pretty much do the job. That's all I really need. I used it before to get rid of the L badge thing. My friend gave me some, Connor, with the BMW, you may remember. But yeah, now we're gonna go back and finish the job. We're back. Right, so step one is I'm actually going to test fit the emblems just to see what they look like now that I'm actually going to put them back on, because the Lexus Castle looks a little bit naked right now, if you can see. Looks a bit dodgy with that, but again, we're going to get rid of that. And as you can see, it just looks a bit weird being naked. That's why I decided that I wanted just the middle badge on, but it got stolen. Lined up properly, it would be somewhere like that, which will look much better once we actually sort this paint out. So that's basically the primer. Need to sand it down a little bit and then paint over it. Now, as for the front, this emblem is not going to go in the center. I could put it in the center, which would look pretty cool actually. It's going to be like off center at the bottom, probably about there. That looks so cool, doesn't it? I really like the look of that. See if we can kind of like wedge it. It's hard to get it right to show you, but you kind of get the idea there. Now, first job, as I said, is to sand it down, and then I've got the paint here. The paint might be slightly off, but I don't care as long as it kind of like just covers the gap. I've gone over the primer quite a bit more than I need to, but that's more that I can just sand it off anyway. Now it's paint time, so hopefully this is a pretty close colour. I don't want it to be perfect, but well, I do. It would be great if it was perfect, but if not, I'm okay with that. Not looking too bad so far. That's the first coat. So it actually dripped onto the bottom of the bumper. So what I tried to do is wipe it, and I moved, and I've basically now got it all over my hands and my trousers. These were good jeans. I had worn them twice. Never mind. Again, lesson learned. Now, one quick question while I wait for this to dry. I got to wait for like 10-20 minutes for it to dry before we do the spray painting. I think that's what we'll do next. Just wanted to say that I've been considering getting a PO box. If you guys want to like send in stuff just to open at the end of vlogs and kind of thing, I think that'd be pretty cool. Make sure to let me know if you want to see that in the comments below. I decided that I'm going to do the T-cut first. That'll probably be the best. People that have used this before will know that that's actually awesome, but look, all of it is just completely gone. The clip was like 2 seconds long of me taking it off because it just went straight off, but so clean. And with that, we're pretty much done removing the adhesive, which is actually really easy. I thought it was going to be like a bitch to get off. Apparently wasn't. Anyway, next, as I said, I kind of want to do another layer of paint, and then we'll do the spray paint while we wait for that to dry, as we we're originally going to do, but I'll show you the boot very quickly. So as you'll be able to see, look at that. Nothing. Absolutely clean as hell. But again, from the distance, you can't really tell that that paint is there, especially when there's going to be a badge there. So that's another layer done as said, and next up I'm going to spray paint something gold. I'm going to spray the badges gold. Hopefully it looks good. Again, I'm hoping. I'm just hoping. Start off with the L badge, give that a go. First layer of paint on. Should have probably done it from a bit more of a distance, but I didn't want it to go everywhere. But I will do it this time with the next one. And again, that's the first coat, so it'll be fine. Round number 2. Use that to weight it down so it doesn't blow away. And there we are, both are gold. I like the shade of gold. I didn't want it to be like too bright gold. It's kind of like more like a luxury gold, if you will. I don't know how to explain it, but I think it's gonna turn out pretty awesome. Again, just the first layer, leave it to dry, I'll come back. I see now why the expression is watching paint dry kind of thing. Anyway, one thing I did mention in the previous video is that the Lexus is kind of dead. The battery is dead. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna jump start the car. I got some like kind of cheap jump start kit from Amazon. Always sounds great when I say cheap. It had good reviews, so I thought I'd give it a go, and also it's a power bank for charging my phone. So I mean, it's a win-win really. Just keep it charged and I'll never be broken down. Well, I will, I can still break down, but you get the idea. The idea is it's a power bank, big ass one, and it has cables to jump start. Let's see if it works. So again, just to show you, I'm gonna turn the car on, or attempt to. Absolutely nothing. Now last time I connected a battery, it sparked, so batteries aren't my favourite thing in the world, but let's get this done. This is an awkward like connection to get it on, but we're gonna try. I think that's the best I'm gonna manage to do, but it's better than nothing. Right, moving on to the positive. Then we just connect it to this, turn it on, and hopefully we should be able to start it. Now let's see if I've actually done it right. Nothing. Again, my battery is completely dead, so I don't know if it's actually going to work. It might be the connection, but I'm going to give it a second and then try again. Two things to suspect thus far is that thing's not good enough or the connection wasn't that great. I looked and I found a better way to do the connection, so I'm going to wait a little while before doing it again, jump it again. Doesn't work, I'm just going to replace the battery and that'll be that. Well, I won't do it yet, I'll do it when I actually decide to actually drive the car a little bit more, because otherwise it's just going to die again. If I had a garage, I'd have like a trickle charger. That would be so much easier, but anyway. These should be pretty much dry now. I'm going to do a second coat. Unfortunately, we're now back inside. It did start to rain, which isn't great. It's only very lightly, but I didn't want to jump start it in the rain, and also it was very cold, and I'm hungry, and I want to get inside, and I'm done for the day out there. The next thing I need to do is tomorrow, again, or after 24 hours, I need to do the final coat of paint over that thing, and then we can finally put the badge on. Didn't realise there was another one I needed to do, but there is, although I did realise, anyway. Pretty much done with these. I'm just going to leave them to dry inside. I know, fumes, blah blah blah. Let's be honest, when people paint inside, don't really care. And again, a lot of stuff today, as I said in the last video, may not have gone the way that you would have done it, and it may damage my car or whatever, but honestly, I don't give a shite. If I do end up destroying the car, what I am going to do is take the wheels off and get rid of it, pretty much. Oh, and the lights as well. I'm going to keep the lights because the lights are cool. And the grill. The grill is cool. I'll keep most of it. Again, just a little jump starter thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it properly next time to where the battery, like, actually is, not just the clamp bits for it. I'll try to get a better connection, is what I'm saying. I looked at the battery and I saw where it connects better, but again, I wanted to wait. But now it started raining, so now I'm inside. So we're going to do that again in another video. But one other thing is, we got ourselves a big box Got ourselves a big box, and I'm gonna open the box because it's to do with America. It's just to travel. I hate this polystyrene. Polystyrene goes everywhere. As soon as I see this in a box, I am so gentle. I'll be like, okay, place it there. Because if you move that thing properly, like move it around normal, you'll have it all over your flat or house for a week. And that light off you can see better. But here we go. It's a suitcase. Amazing. I wonder what's inside this suitcase. Let's open it up. Oh look, it had a baby. So yeah, as said, I'm going to America for like 3 weeks, which is why I have a big case and a smaller case. This can actually be used as carry-on. I looked at the dimensions. This time I actually got the dimensions right, which is good. But yeah, this will definitely help because, again, quite a bit longer I'm staying this time. Normally I just take carry-ons because I hate checking in baggage. I hate it. If I can avoid it, I will do it. But this time, probably not a good idea. So there we are. My new cases, which are pretty big. I've never had a case that big before. And they have little padlocks with them as well. Damn it, little coded padlocks with it as well. Aren't they cute? Plastic and crap. Cases. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to keep seeing more vlogs, make sure to destroy the like. Again, we're going to sort the Lexus out before I leave, hopefully, because that would be sensible to do. So anyway, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know down in the comments if you're enjoying these vlogs. And also, remember, let me know about the PO box as well, if you want to see one of those. See you in the next video, guys. Peace.